for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never you know it's way too late.
Hey guys, welcome back for yet another speed clean with me, and if you're new, a huge welcome. My name is Casey, and here on my channel you'll find a lot of speed cleans, power hours, get it all done with me. I think power hours and speed cleans are a big favourite, as a lot of you can relate to them, as we are all busy with life, so a lot of us don't have all day or don't want to spend all day cleaning and tackling our to-do lists. I'm trying an upload schedule of Monday at 10 p.m. and Thursdays at 10 p.m. So I'll just see how this goes. Well, whether you are cleaning along with me or sitting back watching, soaking up the motivation you need to tackle your to-do list, we're going to get in and get this done, and I'm sure it's going to bring you that motivation. Now, I did also clean the vanity here, the hand basin, but I don't know what happened. It mustn't have been recording at the time. So anyway, we're in my ensuite giving it a whole deep clean. It seriously needed it, and the week I'm doing this, my husband was away, so it stayed clean for a lot longer than it usually does, so that was nice. What would be your favourite speed cleans or power hours? I like power hours because once the hour or so is up, I stop for the day. I don't do any more cleaning, and on this particular day during this speed clean, I can't remember exactly how long it took me, but it was definitely longer than an hour because I'm home here with my daughter Harper, who has just turned 12 months old, if you're new here. So she was home, so it's a bit of a obviously stop and start to do things while she's asleep, as I can't really do much now when she's awake, especially as far as filming my cleaning goes, because she tries to get to the tripod, so it makes it quite difficult.
if I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on.
It's always the way, isn't it? It feels like every dog around my house at this particular time in the afternoon that I'm wanting to do voiceovers, they're all going off. Even my dogs, which I might be biased, but my dogs are really pretty good. Like, I mean it when I say it, that they're genuinely pretty good. But seeing that all the other dogs are going off, there must be something that they're not liking around at the moment.
Keep on driving and driving.
Now today I'm not using my usual chamois to dry up the excess water in the shower. Today I just don't have time, and to be completely honest with you, I can't be bothered going out in the shed to get it, so I'm just mopping up as much as I can here with my microfiber cloth, and I'm just going to leave it at that and clean the glass on the outside of the shower.
Keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good.
Now, cleaning windows and window tracks are a lot of people's least favourite job, but if I could just give one tip as far as the upkeep of your window tracks and windows. Now, I'm not saying to go through your whole house and do every window and window track, that's insane, and I consider myself a real clean nut, and I wouldn't even do that. So what I suggest you do, if you just do a couple of windows in the room that you're in at the time, or what have you, that'll just keep you on top of them. That's just something that I've always done. I like to do that. Even some people might be turned off just by doing 2-3 windows, but you know, at the end of the day, there's going to come a time where you're going to have to clean them, and it's going to be a monstrous job. However, if you just stay on top of it, like mine really weren't that bad, just a few bits and pieces, a bit of dust, a bit of, you know, bugs in there, but because I keep on top of it. Now obviously this is not a job my husband does, he probably wouldn't even look at it, I don't know, but it's something I look at, so I do it. I just keep on top of it before it gets too crazy. Now this junk drawer here that I've got in the kitchen, like I'm sure a lot of us have, I haven't yet got around to organising that. I so badly want to. Just a few little pieces from Kmart is all I'll get to organise this drawer. However, I'm not even going to attempt it yet because little Miss Harper, my 12-month-old, if you're new here, she just is loving this drawer at the moment. And although I say no to her and try and deter her from it, move her away and what have you, it's just a never-ending battle. So half the time you give up, which I know is not ideal. It's not being persistent with her, but it's just one of those things. There's nothing in there that can harm her or hurt her, or that she can, you know, I'm around all the time, but I am just today putting the few bits and pieces in little Glad bags, just because it's just more of a, she gets them out and they're everywhere and they take you know, that much longer to pick them up and put them away. So I'm just putting them in the Glad bags, storing them like that for now, giving it a wipe out because her little fingers, as you could see, were all over everything. So yeah, that's all we're doing, and I'm just putting her back in tidy. And when she woke up from her nap, you can bet she went again.
I don't care 'cause you can't call my bluff. I don't care if you think I'm a clown. I don't care 'cause you can't pin me down. You can't pin me down. I'm everything you can't define. I'm always gonna cross your line. You can't pin me down, pin me down. Can't pin me down, pin me down, pin me down. You can't pin me down, pin me down, pin me down. Can't pin me down, pin me down, pin me down. You can't pin me down, pin me down. Can't pin me down, pin me down, pin me down. You can't pin me down, pin me down, pin me down.
On the topic of organising, for a career I would love, absolutely love, it would be a huge passion of mine to have people go around to people's homes and you know, do jobs for them, organising their spaces. That would just be amazing. That I'd love that. But yeah, it's all a matter of where does one start with heading into something like that. I mean, I know it's all a risk, whether it's gonna, you know, take off or flop, I suppose. But yeah, it's just something I've been thinking a lot about lately. But yeah, it's just a matter of not knowing the route to take, I suppose, with going into something like that.
You can't pin me down, pin me down, pin me down. can't pin me down, pin me down, pin me down. You can't pin me down, pin me down, can't pin me down, pin me.
Now I'm just giving my dining table here a good wipe down. I haven't done this in quite a while, and since obviously Harper has been getting around for a few months in her little walker divvy, she just, touching everything, which is all well and good. It's gonna happen, and I know people probably think I'm crazy for having white furniture. I've been told it many times. However, I just love my white furniture. It hasn't deterred me yet, even with Bentley. I had this dining table. Obviously he was a lot older, but yeah, but I still love it anyway, so I'm just giving it a wipe down with my thieves today. It had come up quite good and it felt really nice and fresh after I gave it a good wipe down.
Help me the way I help you. You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
Now there was only a few bits and pieces in the dishwasher because I'd got them out earlier on. The containers still left dry a bit here on the side of the sink on the drying mat, because of, if you're original here, you'll know I have some trouble with my dishwasher. I've tried a few different things and it still doesn't always work, so I've just left some things to dry out here for a while before drying them up and putting them straight away.
When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you? Help me the way I help you. Oh yeah, the way I help you. Why don't you help me the way I help you? Don't have to save me, just be my parachute. Yeah. Just be my parachute. Why don't you help me?
Calvin on the weekend cleaned out my vacuum, gave it a full deep cleaning, and there was lots of rubbish that come out of there, so that was nice to know that was all fresh and clean. And then I put some drops of purification, my essential oil from Young Living, onto the filter once it dried for a day and a bit. Really good. You got to let those dry very well, otherwise they can get smelly when you go to use it again if it's not completely dry, the filter. But yeah, the purification was just beautiful in it.
You kissed a girl when you wanted to. You think you're young and smart, got no responsibility in this world. But if you're young and smart, you should know better. Don't get laid back 'cause you're not that cool. Don't think you're safe and sound walking around breaking rules. I bet your parents are worried sick. That's not as cool as you think. Not as cool as you think, yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of this speed clean with me. I really hope it brought you some motivation And if you're new here and you haven't already, I'd love it if you consider hitting that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me comments down below because I love having little conversations with you all down there. And I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day and a lovely weekend. Bye.